What's up, Grizzlies? So I just wanted to do this quick vlog. By now, I'm sure that if you're on TikTok, on Instagram, or one of the 1,000 other platforms, including this one, you guys have probably heard that there were the remains of 215 indigenous Native American children found at that school, which is coincidentally a residential school. I just want to say I stand with all indigenous brothers and sisters and their children. This is just an atrocity, a genocide unlike any other. And my God, I can't begin to fathom how the parents and the survivors are feeling. I just wish I could embrace you guys, share tears and hug you guys and let you know that we're gonna get you guys justice. And I also believe that Prime Minister of Canada knows a lot of stuff. However, I feel like he's covering up a lot of it. So despite his regard, I feel like he has a lot more to say regarding the issue. And it's just this is an atrocity, a genocide that no mother or father or sibling should ever have to undergo. And I also wanted to add my condolences for all the parents, the aunts, the brothers and sisters, my indigenous brothers and sisters as a whole. I respect you guys so much. I also have some indigenous blood in me. However, I wasn't blessed and privileged enough to be born on a reservation. My parents came to the USA, so that's where they had me. I was born in Ventura, California, then went on to move to Las Vegas. I moved back to California in 2014, then moved back to Nevada again. So I've been back and forth a handful of times, guys. Right now I'm in Las Vegas. But again, I just want to reach out to the 215 families of those deceased children. My most heartfelt condolences to you and yours. And I wish I could be there to mourn and hug you guys and join your powwows. And I just want you guys to know that I stand in solidarity with all of my indigenous Native American people. And that what they did to those children was just atrocious and unacceptable. And that those who committed this atrocity, I pray in God's name right now that whoever is responsible for these fatalities is still alive. And I pray that they are brought to justice for these 215 deaths. And I declare today will be the day when justice commences. We will start investigating, and if we find any teacher who worked there, who is a survivor of that situation, who also is unwilling to come out with the truth, you will be exposed for the monster that you are. And know this, those 215 babies that are in heaven right now will be brought to justice. Just because they're in another realm, just because they're waiting for their father of whom they are already with, for him to come again, doesn't mean that your deeds go unpunished. Nobody messes with my indigenous Native American family. My brothers, my sisters, their children, their wives. This goes on for generations and generations. It is a disgrace how they try to colonialize these poor children, and we're trying to brainwash them and teach them that their culture and their language is unacceptable. You guys are absolutely, unequivocally beautiful. You guys are handsome, brilliant, miraculous, an inspiration. You guys are the best human beings. And mark my words, I am an activist. And I will go visit reservations that are here within this area where I reside at And I will begin to get to the bottom of this. And I will make sure, I don't even know why I'm getting emotional now, but I will make sure that those 215 babies that were murdered at the hands of these disgraceful teachers, I will make sure their deaths are not in vain. I will make sure that just because they're in heaven, I will make sure that they are given justice. And now that they found their remains, I will also make sure that those families that have been affected are given proper burials so that the mourning families can properly mourn their losses. And know this, that a tragedy, a genocide for Canada is also a genocide for the USA. But how come ABC and NBC and MSN and all these other channels, fake news media outlets, how come nobody's talking about it? Because they are paid to lie. But guess what? There's people like me and many others who are not afraid of anything or anyone. I too have Native American indigenous blood within me. And my brothers and sisters, this tears me to pieces. But know that I will fight with every ounce of my being to get the survivors justice, and not just the survivors, but I am going to make sure that the fallen babies of that genocide are given a proper burial and proper justice. And Prime Minister, count this as your warning, Prime Minister Trudeau. You better come fully public with all the knowledge that you have of that place and its dark, deceitful history. For we're going to dig deep, and what you lack to do will be done. You're warned. Goodbye.